Hello, everyone. Good day to you all.
Hello and welcome to another episode 11.
Is it 11?
I believe so. March 31st.
It might even be 12, right?
2020.
Happy birthday to my mom.
Happy birthday. I'm
Enjoy.
sending you a big hug.
Be blessed and spirited on this joyous day.
We
Mom,
love you.
We love you. Indeed.
So,
How
Joe,
are you, Karen?
I am kind of between a blue and a green today. I would say between a blue and a green. So
That's pretty good.
at ease. Kind of a little sad. I don't know. Kind of a little sad today.
Our second day into the online learning. Many things going on, many platforms being learned.
Yeah. So today is, you're wondering why, running with the crayon. It's actually Crayola Crayon Day today. Also World Backup Day.
Yes. I think that was a backup day to be used for today.
Eiffel Tower Day. So we had the pleasure of going to Paris.
Yeah.
4 years ago, this June it will be.
Thank you to Ashley and Eric, and congratulations to them as well.
Almost, because they are expecting their first child.
And they were the ones who got us to Europe. My first trip to Europe, thanks to them.
It was
Hopefully there will be more
lifetime.
once these things clear up.
Yeah, so as I had mentioned on a previous episode, how we would find out news about if there was an extension or not for the online learning. We got news last night that May 1st, at least,
Yep.
online learning.
Well, kids will be at home, and so will we, at least until the beginning of May, possibly even longer. We talked to a friend yesterday who said this will go on into August, possibly even into next year's
School.
Yep.
We don't know yet.
How about, you want some news?
Let's give us some news.
So the wet markets, this whole virus, I'm going to say it is believed, but I guess it's even proven, began from eating raw animals in Wuhan, China, bats, and that animal that looks like an armadillo that we have here in Florida, the langaloon or whatever, pangaloon. People know what I'm talking about, pandaloon. It has a cute little name, but
Pantalones? Oh, that's pants. Yes, he has pants on today.
it looks like an armadillo, but it's not. But anyway, wet markets in China are back open, so there was no kind of rule put on that. People could go right back to eating the raw wildlife if they like. There were no restrictions. There was nothing. It's business as usual. Back to eating bats if you'd like. Back to eating your pantalones if you'd like. So nothing has changed in China as far as that goes. In California, they first ordered that gun shops be closed as non-essential, and that was changed. Even in California now, gun shops have reopened and thought to be essential, a way to keep the arms, do you call it arms? I don't know. The gun manufacturing markets will continue. They have not been closed down in California. And this Andrew Fauci, projects that there will be 100,000 deaths by coronavirus when this is all said and done. So a couple shows ago I said, well, at least it's not a war. At least people are banding together like it was a war, even though it's not. But 100,000 deaths, that is only slightly less than we lost, that the USA lost in World War I. So it's up there with the war. Our most losses was in the Civil War, 650,000. So I'll give you an idea, but projected 100,000 deaths thanks to coronavirus here in America.
And today's nutritional product, self-care product, is Arnica. And this is a quickly absorbed product that is non-greasy, and it's unscented and works naturally with your body to heal. So if you have any bruises or stiffness in your muscles, Arnica.
Very nice. A man in New Jersey threw a corona party. He was issued a summons. He had 50 people in his small apartment. Cops came by because they smelled drugs. And the man told them he was throwing a Corona party. So I guess there are people who will say that we have our rights and our liberties and you can do whatever you want in your home. But he was issued a summons for, I guess, putting the public health at risk and kind of being pretty brash and cavalier about this virus. So his party was shut down, his Corona party.
What about the congregation here in Florida with
Yeah.
the held church
There was
service?
the Florida pastor who had hundreds of people in his church.
So now they could all quarantine together.
There you go. Yep. And I think he might have been wanted for a while. I don't know. I'm sure they got him by now. But yeah, still going to mass. Still, I mean, maybe people believe that their blessing and their God will save them. But in these times, still illegal to do. And anything else?
Made some French fries yesterday from red potatoes. So
What kind of
toasting
oil
that,
do you use?
Canola, and I'll go into detail with that and how to make the perfect golden crispy French fries
They're very good.
every time.
They have been excellent. They stay crispy, so you don't even have to worry. Even if they're left out a while, they still have that crispiness to them. Very, very good. I saw that nurses have been in lots of situations where there's a dying person and the loved ones are not allowed to see them, so they have to set up the FaceTime so people could have some last words with their family. Could you imagine a job like that? I mean, that's beyond going to work. That's like
They
amazing.
didn't sign up for that. You know,
Exactly.
their job was to take care of, and so we really give credit to all the frontline.
Yes, and as bad as it is, be thankful that it is possible to see your loved ones in some capacity, even in a situation like that. It's terrible, but imagine if there was no technology and you couldn't even have those last words with them. But to the nurses, that is just incredible. At that point, like I said, it's not even a job, it's just a human doing an amazing act. So hats off on that one.
And it's almost April, so tomorrow will be April 1st.
April is going to be an interesting month.
This is going to be.
We'll be here. I'll be sitting at this table all April because I have to. Those are the rules now.
Those are the rules.
So in the EU, a lot of the nations are getting more active with their borders, which is sad because the whole purpose was kind of to take down the borders and be together as one Europe. But the nations are getting more strict on who they let in. Do they let in people from other countries? Like Italy was affected very hard, but its neighbor, Germany, wasn't affected as hard, at least not yet. Maybe it just didn't peak yet. So people are getting more strict over there. Same thing in our US states. Even here in Florida, they were preventing people from Louisiana. A lot of people from New York have flown down and people are getting angry about that. People who are fortunate enough to have their summer homes or whatever. But it's becoming a big issue with the states and their borders, the EU countries and their borders. And American Airlines wants $12 billion from the government. I mean, this is just incredible, the amounts of money that are needed, even by corporations that are already rich. And it makes me wonder if soon, like I mentioned the other day, there will be some type of global electronic currency and there will be some kind of reset button on the global economy, because clearly we have the resources. It's just the who owes who and all the loans. It's making things very difficult. So we'll see what happens. But
And I heard something about medical, I guess, retired doctors and medical assistants and anybody licensed in the medical field, given discounted rates. I don't know if it was Delta Airlines to fly to Georgia or wherever that needed extra help.
right.
In New York.
Yeah, the volunteers going to become a big deal. The retired doctors, I hadn't even thought of that, but we
The
probably
retired doctors coming out of retirement to help. I mean, that's incredible.
bring their expertise to the places that need it. That is a great thing.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news.
I've got a bad case of
loving.
love.
Oh, see, I just made you admit that.
Ah,
We didn't have any music this episode, so we were kind of getting, you know,
Do we
out of
have
whack.
Do we have a song? You could pick a song. I'll just play it like this. Whatever your spirit wants. On and on, back in the city we got.
And you break your heart.
On and on.
But we
They'll
changed
just
this into a
keep
parody.
On trying.
On and on, but we changed it to
And
Ron
they
and
laugh
John.
though they feel like crying. On and on.
on and on, on and on.
Whoa.
But we have friends that are Ron and John. So
Ron
we-
and John, yeah.
Ron and John, who were together.
Ron and John.
So.
Ron and John. What about there's a port in this one main town, and the thing is another round. The sailors say brandy. Such a fine girl, what a good wife you would be. My life, my love, and my lady is a do. All right, we gotta start rehearsing the songs.
Yeah.
Should that be it for today?
Yes, once again.
Short
If you
episode,
would like to
Tuesday
join
episode.
us on this journey and you would like to be added on our email list, please comment any songs that you would like to hear.
Or go to Microsoft
We just
Teams
like
or
to
Flipgrid.
improv. I know, we have
Yes.
lots of options.
We always need to improve our improv. It's only proper.
Proper.
I
They
feel
want us
like
to
if we
be
practice a bit
proper.
improv every day, we might get a little bit
Proper.
better.
In England.
Right,
No.
proper.
Okay. Well, toodaloo.
Have a good Tuesday, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.